And welcome back into a brand new episode of Tribal Council Chat, coming to you a day late this week because I've been out all week. For one time, the one that was out of town. But my
Hey,
name
I'm
is
gonna,
Bruce Heller,
and my name's Brett Parnell.
and let's dive in. We have a
And
fun episode this week.
Bruce, before we get into that, isn't it funny that you've been out of town now twice this summer since I was last out, and I won't be out of town until December?
Nice.
But we will not be, well, we might be missing an episode with having a guest host because I won't be watching Survivor, I assume. If I do see Survivor, I'll still host with you. But we have a really fun bonus episode for when I'm out of the country coming up in December.
Yeah, we do.
So look out for that. It'll probably be out sometime in the middle of the month, maybe a week or two before Christmas.
Yes. So, do you want to tell the people what we have today?
Sure. So last week we did Australia versus the world. A couple weeks ago we did a simulation, a draft and simulation. Do you remember what the topic was? I've been so all over the place.
People that kind of got messed up.
Yeah, that's right. So this time we in preparation for another episode we have coming up for you guys, thought we would do that again. But we're going to do this as a New Era All-Stars cast. So we're going to draft we tribe of 10 each, 5 men and 5 women on each tribe. If maybe I know in 50 we're not really getting new all-stars, it's kind of a mix of everything from season 1 to season 49, but this would be, let's say, for season 54 we just decided to do a season for the best players from 41 to 48. Now we can even revisit this theme if it ever happens.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let me flip a coin to see who gets to go first.
Sounds great.
Siri, flip a coin. Wait, we need to decide who's what side of the coin.
Oh, okay. Should I call it since you're flipping?
Yeah.
Tails.
Siri, flip a coin now.
Tails.
You get to pick first.
All right, I get to pick first. Don't worry, I'm not gonna totally screw your draft plan because I don't really have an interest in going the first overall anyway. I'm between two.
You don't have an interest in what?
In going to where I think you're gonna go first. I have 2 players. Surprisingly, I'm not gonna pick a winner in this spot. And I'm going to make the first overall pick Jesse.
Dang it. I thought you would go Genevieve first.
Were you really going to go for Jesse first over D?
I wanted D and Jesse.
Oh.
Those were going to be my top 2 picks. I was swinging for the fences here.
Okay.
Dang. I guess that was like when a little kid says he wants to be a superhero when he grows up, thinking I could get both of them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, well.
But no, even though Jesse did not win, how dominant his game was, both socially and strategically, was impressive. His background story and what he's gone through in order to get to simply be cast on Survivor has to be extremely difficult, probably more so than the vast majority of people, to make sure that he's mentally and emotionally fit to be on the show, and then to come out and do a master class of a game that only went home because of forced fire making. I mean, what can you say? If Jesse gets to the end, whether he's sitting against Gabler or against Cassidy, he probably wins unanimously.
Yeah, his only fault was not managing his threat level because he didn't really have a road to the end.
That's fair. I guess though he almost technically did because he lost, but it's not like he was the 5th boot where he was eliminated by votes.
Yeah.
All right, Bruce, take your pick next.
The best player of the new era overall. If we're trying to build the best tribes of a new era people, this has to go first for me.
All right, yeah, great pick. I get maybe I'm just maybe I didn't want to mess up your board. Maybe I'm a little down on D after saw another show I had to podcast on this week. That shameless plug. Listen to New Generation Challenge podcast with TT and I. We both love D coming into the show. We're not the biggest fan of her challenge games so far,
Is it
but
just
it
because
is,
she's paired with someone you don't like?
of course.
That's not her. And I watched episode 0. She didn't even choose him. He chose her.
Yeah, well, it's becoming, I think, more than the fact that they're paired together. They're kind of paired together in more than one way.
Well, I was at camp all week, so I am
Fair enough.
one challenge episode behind and freaking 3 Big Brother episodes behind. And we're recording this on Saturday night, which means a 4th Big Brother episode is coming out tomorrow. So I'm going to have to watch 1 or 2 tomorrow afternoon.
I am caught up on everything, surprisingly.
The first 2 weeks of Big Brother were great, though.
Yeah, I've never really been into that show, but thought I would give a few episodes a chance because I'm listening to Kyle. Listen to Kyle's Big Brother podcast too, BB Brains. And it's been decent so far. They have a really interesting cast this year.
They do.
But yeah, overall, from a Survivor standpoint, I agree with you. Dee's a great pick here. Probably should have gone to me first, but I anticipated that I could get Jesse, give you your favorite player, and then you would still not take who I feel is the best woman of the new era coming up with your second pick, and that I could get her third.
Okay.
So I guess that's time to pick for the round 2.
Yeah, it's your third.
Okay, it's Genevieve. You were right that the 2 players that I was deciding between were Jesse and Genevieve. I think I would agree with you that Dee is probably the best woman of the new era. Genevieve is as close of a second as you can get. The one thing is that she didn't win. Who knows? Maybe in 50 she'll be able to say that she has that title too.
So I was never gonna get Dee and Jesse, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Darn.
If
I won the coin toss, I probably was. If you had decided to take Genevieve.
Yeah, you could have if you won the coin toss and then won my mental coin toss between the 2.
Darn. I was 2 coin tosses away.
But you would have had to done what I did and selected Jesse and not selected Dee first.
Not necessarily. If I select Dee first and Genevieve would have won your coin toss and you select Genevieve at 2,
yeah,
then I take Jesse at 3.
Yeah, true.
Darn. 2 coin tosses away from my extremely unreasonable goal coming true.
All right, so you're on the clock for your second pick.
This is admittedly not the person I was rooting for in the finale. I'll take that back. I like this person. There was a lot of debate during this person's finale about their overall new era ranking, and I thought that was kind of not deserved yet. But this person is probably the second or third best new era winner for me, and she beat the person you're saying is the second best new era player, so I'm going to take Rachel here.
Nice. That is a great pick as well. Yes, she did beat Genevieve. If they ever do in the new era something like we've seen on the challenge and do a Rivals edition, I think those 2 have to be a pair. Just watching them compete back and forth, and it went well. They don't dislike each other by any means, but it was such a strong, it was such a strong competition between 2 women who are incredibly good at the game in season 47.
Yeah.
That's where we ended up going. But yeah, I really like that pick in this spot. I'm trying to decide. I am gonna go with you have a winner on your tribe. I do not have a winner on my.
I
Oh
have
yeah,
two
two
winners.
winners on your tribe. I do not have a winner yet. With my third pick, I have to take one because I can't allow you to just stack up on winners. And fifth overall, I'm going to take Kyle.
Ooh, Kyle's a good one. I like him
Yeah.
a lot. He kind of played, not kind of, he did a great job playing the middle to
Yeah.
perfection.
I mean, and I tend to gravitate towards players who play the middle to perfection.
Yeah. So,
So yeah, I think Kyle's a great pick here. Adds to the fact that I got two players who maybe didn't manage their threat level as well as they should have and got caught up in that. I have someone who managed it perfectly and was able to get to the end and beat potentially what some people saw as some bigger games from players like Joe and Eva.
that's a great pick. So, are you writing these down?
I'm doing the Brand Steel form as we pick, so that way it's one click for us to start the sim.
All right, cool. So with my next pick, I'm going with someone that was good strategically, really great socially, and is just an overall fantastic player, one of the best of the new era, I think. And there's someone else I wanted to take here that's a strategic beast, but I think I can get him a little bit later. So I'm
Okay.
going to go with Jam Jam here before you take.
Nice.
And I'm going to keep collecting winners like Infinity Stones.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Um, I do think that Jam Jam was one of the top winners from um, the new era.
Possibly number two, honestly. I don't. I still
Yeah,
need to.
I think after D, it's more of an open conversation between Rachel, Jam Jam, Kyle, and Kenzie, but it could go any way there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like that. He was able both to build his alliance, but also to really play Survivor in the way that at a higher level than, say, Carolyn and Carson were and make sure that he had the resume to get the win.
Nice. Yes.
All right, so we each have three players now. Just for those counting, I'll give an update every couple of picks. I've drafted 2 men and 1 woman. You've drafted 2 women and 1 man. 1 man. So
Yeah.
you have 4 men and 3 women left. I have the complete opposite. Um, I'm playing a few names in my head. Speaking of, I'm now going to take my second winner before I back off from there, equal out my gender picks, and I'm going to pick Kenzie here.
Dang it.
Someone who played a great social game. I might have questioned her win a little bit, not necessarily because the game was any different, just because of the results of one challenge. But I mean, you can't fault Kenzie in that matter at all. You can only fault Jeff. And Kenzie played such a good game all the way from the beginning, being able to handle the stress of playing with players like Banu all the way to getting to the end and taking the win, even though her tribe looked like a disaster from day one.
They looked like one because I was deciding between her and Jam Jam.
Mm.
If I had taken her, would you have taken Jam Jam here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wasn't getting both, so I'm okay with my choice.
Fair enough.
That's a great pick. That is really solid, actually. I love her, and in case our audience has forgotten, because I haven't mentioned it, in a while. I did say Kenji was going to win about halfway through the season.
That you did.
And I
Kevin
did
said he
let
was
the
going to
audience
win on
forget
day
it for
one.
a while, but
Kevin said she was going to win on day one.
oh well, I don't remember if she was his winner pick. She was his first draft pick. That's not the same thing.
That's true because my first draft pick was Genevieve, but my winning pick was Sam.
And both of our winner pick was Venus for 46, who just
Yeah,
didn't really
that
get along
was
with people very well.
not great.
Entertaining though.
Yeah, very entertaining. I mean, I'm going to say this again, shameless plug to my Lou show. Venus would be a great player on the challenge.
Yeah.
Entertaining, physical, attractive, and starts fights. Perfect.
Yeah. Until she gets on there and paired with someone you don't like, then you turn on them.
Well, I mean, I've already turned on Venus on social media, but we won't go there.
But you just did.
What? I said I'd like to see her on the show. It doesn't mean I'd be a fan of hers. There's a difference.
No, you said something about social media, but I won't go there. I feel like I was going there a little bit.
Well, only you know because you and I know each other outside of the show.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we know each other from doing this show. We've never met in real life yet. Someday I will get to a Blues or Cardinals game, trust me.
Yeah. So let me think for a second.
Do you want a rundown of who's been off the board?
No, I can think of it.
Okay. Oh, great. Well, you're thinking Amazon is texting me to say my parcel's coming. I didn't order anything.
Okay, so all the winners I wanted have been taken, so I can stop trying to stack my team with as many winners as I can for now.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with someone who, until Jesse came along, was kind of the poster for strategic beast in my mind of the new era. And that's Picard.
Nice.
Again, didn't hide his threat level very well. You knew going into the finale he'd go home somehow, but
and also friends outside the game with one of your favorite players.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Which is fun.
Him and Kelly are really good friends.
Yeah, both live in Seattle.
Yeah.
Beautiful place, by the way. I was just out in Seattle not too long ago.
Nice.
Ricard is very lucky to work out of such a functional airport compared to flight attendants that are stuck at JFK or Newark or Reagan or any of those places.
I hear the Atlanta airport gets kind of wild.
It gets wild, but it's so huge and well organized that I don't mind it at all.
Nice.
Flew through there to go to Challenge Mania not too long last year.
Of course you did.
All right, anything else to add about Ricard before we move on?
No, but how many winners do we each have?
2 each. Oh no, you have 3, I have 2.
Okay, because coming out of the gate, I took like 3 in a row, so I thought I would have an advantage over you in winners bigger than 1, but you decided not to let me take all the winners I could. So
yeah, so Kyle's gone, Rachel's gone, Kenzie's gone, Dee's gone, Jam's gone, which means Erica, Marianne, and Gable are the only winners on the board.
Yeah. I was going to try to stack good winners on my team, and then you caught on and weren't letting me. You decided you wanted some also.
I mean...
It's selfish and won't let me have all of them.
So I do that with World Series titles, too.
Who you got?
My next pick is going to be who's someone. This is an interesting one. I'm trying to do it by memory, but let me just take a look. I'm trying to do names by memory, but I want to see a couple things.
Bum 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 ba da dum bum bum. Bum 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 ba da dum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Okay, they don't want to listen to me hum anymore. What are you looking at?
Just a list of players, making sure there's no one that's not crossing my mind that isn't I'm not totally missing out on. I'm gonna go with I just talked about this person when I picked Kenzie, someone who again just got cut at the end after some questionable decisions in terms of her relationships with her other players, and that's Maria.
Yeah, she was a big target. People didn't want her to win immunity. They made sure she didn't.
And they also, I don't know how well she would have did in the finals. It all depends on how a jury would have received her game. She could have been a 0 vote finalist if everybody hated her. She also could have won if she explained her game in a way that garnered respect from the jury, even if they didn't necessarily like the moves. Kind of like Tony.
Yeah.
It would have been fun to watch either way.
I was rooting for Kenzie, so I was okay with her not winning that immunity. She didn't, to be honest. But, oh well. That's a good pick. I am going to go to 48 and take a very good social and very smart strategic player and take Camilla here to balance your Kyle pick a little bit.
So we have allies on opposite sides. I like that. Yeah, Camilla was a great player. But she was clearly the brains behind the whole operation of her and Kyle. And I think it was a question of whoever got to the end was probably going to win the game with the jury support and with the resume that they built that the jury wasn't aware of until the end that just played off as so much more impressive. And I can't wait to see her play the game again.
Very true. Very, very true. I think she's going to do well.
Yeah. All right, just to give the audience an update, we both have 3 women and 2 men, so we need to draft in total another 4 women and 5 men. Oh, sorry, 6 men. I failed math. It's okay.
3 men.
Well, each. I'm saying combined, 4 women and 6 men.
Oh.
If people are wondering how many rounds there are left.
Okay.
All right. I am going to go at this point to another female, so I'll only have 1 left. Someone who a lot of people, I think, feels even today should have won the game. It's disputed as what might have influenced it. But and also someone who went very deep into the challenge. I'm going to take Cassidy.
Nice. Maybe should have won, but people want to get onto the 43 jury for being bitter. Manage the jury better, I guess. I mean, I don't know what to say because there's a lot they didn't show us that season. But
that's true.
Juries are the fault of the finalists. I've always maintained.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you have a great point there.
Again, I have no idea why they were bitter this time. They didn't.
And also, it's hard to get it. It's also hard to say because what used to really help us get that insight was these videos that they posted to YouTube on Ponderosa. And as of the new era, we don't get those anymore. So I really don't have any idea what was said by one juror. I'm looking at Carla here to everybody else on the jury going into final.
Yeah,
It would be nice to get that back.
it would be. I'd love to get Ponderosa back. CBS, I know you're listening because why wouldn't you be listening to us? Bring it back, please.
Yeah.
And tell your friends at PepsiCo that you have some sort of sponsorship with, I assume, to give me free Mountain Dew merch.
Nice.
Because all the powerful people in the world listen to our show.
All right, you're up.
It is me. So let's take a look here. We've got some great new era players up and down the seasons. There's a lot still to choose from. So I am going to go back to 45 and take
45.
Emily Flippin.
Nice.
Great character growth arc there.
Yeah, absolutely. Us coming from the beginning when she looked done to the end where she was one of the players of the season, other than D.
Agreed.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
Yes, I just remembered because I'm looking at the 46 cast. Kenzie was not Kevin's winner pick. It was Jem,
Mm-hmm.
who
Nice.
went home before our winner pick, Venus. So we did
Way
better.
before. Yeah, we did better.
I'm sure we'll get a text about that, but oh well.
We get as many texts as the people on Love Island.
Not as much as it used to be, honestly. Kevin, not Love Island. I couldn't get it, but I tried watching it this season and just wasn't for me.
Fair enough.
It moves too slow.
All right. My turn now. You have got a certain song stuck in my head that has to do with my next draft pick. Do you know who it is?
Is the song Peanut Butter Jelly Time?
No, the song is This Is Jeopardy. What you were just humming. My next pick's Drew.
Nice. I don't watch Jeopardy, so I legitimately forget he was on there every time until you mention it again.
Fair enough.
That show's too smart for me. I watch it and I don't know very many of the answers. So
that is totally fair. But no, Drew is an extremely intelligent Survivor player. He was part of D's Alliance. He's also not only was on Jeopardy, but he qualified for the Tournament of Champions, which means that he had to win 5 shows in a row, at least. I think he won a couple more, but I'd have to check the statistics. Great addition to my tribe here to have someone with that level of game intelligence, especially playing alongside Jesse.
So it's Jeopardy Winners at War, essentially?
I mean, I only have one of them.
No, this extra Jeopardy tournament Drew qualified for. It's
basically Jeopardy Winners at War that they do every year amongst anyone who wins the top, who gets over 5 wins, gets to qualify. And then if they have to cut players, it depends on how much money they won, and special tournaments and stuff. It's hard to get, but that's basically it. Fun fact about Jeopardy before we go on. Omar Zahir from 42. His sister was on Jeopardy.
Who?
And Omar's sister.
Oh, yeah.
And you can hear the audience chuckling in the back when she answers a question in a geography category that is, what is Fiji?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
How did Drew do on the Tournament of Champions?
I'd have to check. Just give me a second.
Okay, so my next draft pick, I'm going back to 44, and someone that kind of slipped my mind, and I'm lucky you didn't take sooner. And when we did a new era draft of like tribes of 6, I think, in our first ever episode. This person went pretty early because we were right off of 44. So I'm going to take Franny here.
Nice.
Immunity threat, excels at the physical game, excels at the social game, just very strong player here.
Yeah. So I've got the stats here. Drew finished third place in the Tournament of Champions with a win of, oh no, that's his stats coming in. He entered the tournament in third place with $132,000. As per his gameplay, he lost in the semifinals.
No, not bad.
No, not bad at all. He had $802 in second to a player with $13,600, and that's all that took him out of the running for trying to play for $250,000.
Wow.
Hey D, someone on your season is coming for your earnings total. You better win the challenge.
There you go.
And by that, divorce yourself from Johnny Bananas.
Or they both win and he gets his 8th ring.
Or at the end of it, they ask D, do you want to split the money with your partner or take it?
I feel like he still gets credit for a win that way, even if he doesn't get money.
Yeah, I agree.
Which would still be 8 titles. So
Yep. Anyway, we're getting off topic. So, audience update. I now have to pick one woman and 2 men. Bruce has to pick 3 men. You are maxed out on women's picks now.
okay.
Which, I mean, if I really want to play strategy, gives me an incentive to leave whoever I want in the female category all the way to the end.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're not going nowhere. So let's look at my order and end up drafting a male player. I have all of Drew's statistics on here now as opposed to anything to do with Survivor.
That was all the plan. Just ask you about Drew's Jeopardy career and get your browser feed off of Survivor statistics. Get you off your game.
Well, you succeeded in it for about 30 seconds.
Wish I could say I was that smart to think things out. I just got lucky there.
Fair enough. What you have done is you've distracted me enough that I can't think of any ridiculous Taylor Swift reference to make with this pick, but I'm going for a player I'm excited to see on 50, and that's Charlie.
That's a really solid choice, honestly. I like that pick.
And if it was real, we would have
next,
Charlie and Maria on one beach. Who doesn't want to see that again?
I don't think the 2 of them want to see that again.
I don't think so, but everybody else does. Jeff would like to see that again. Everyone in the audience would like to see that again, unless you passionately dislike one or the other.
He wasn't where I was going next, but he's a solid pick, so I'm still sad I missed out on it. But he's a great player. He was 1 vote away from winning. And by the way, that 1 vote may or may not have been from his top ally that they were together the whole game. We don't know.
My team is this is weird. I never really thought of it as like a highest ranked season compared to, say, a 47 or 45, but my team's very 46 heavy. Kenzie, Charlie, and Maria all on one tribe.
Wow. Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
I'm going Mike Turner here, another finalist.
Ooh, you got the last man that I wanted. Good pick.
He's who I was going with next. Anyway, I got lucky you didn't take Mike with your most recent pick.
Yeah.
Fantastic player, loses to Marianne at Final Tribal. I would have voted for him. Honestly, Marianne's great, deserved her win. I think Mike played a better game a little bit, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Yeah, I agree with you. Mike would have got my vote, but Marianne's a well-deserving winner as well. But no, really good pick here. Mike was going to be the last addition to my tribe. I'm not going to have anybody from Survivor 42, which is kind of surprising because I rank it higher than I think most people do. I get the sense most people aren't a big fan of this season.
I
I take
think
out a. Go
I think
ahead.
I think a lot of people do like it. I think a lot of people like Marianne.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Most people are
Well,
higher on her than we are.
especially the players that are getting onto the show in the last couple seasons. Who do you want to play like? She seems to be one of the most popular picks.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything else before we move on?
Nope.
All right, so we have two picks each left. I am going to go all the way back to what seems like forever ago to Survivor 41. And how about them Cowboys? I'm taking Denny McRae.
Nice. One of their best players once out, by the way. So that's how they're doing.
What? Oh, yeah. But he's retired now. He played Survivor, came fifth, played the challenge, did very well there. Partnered with Tori Deal, which was just hilarious to watch.
I love both of them. They were
I
not a
know
good team together.
they weren't a good team together, but
She was too focused
whatever.
on protecting Jordan,
Yeah, that's the way Tori plays the challenge.
who's like the second or third best guy ever. So why would you want to keep him in the game?
Hey, are you trying to be different than what TT and I say on our show?
What is that?
That he's the best guy ever now?
No, that's either Johnny or CT. I tend to go with championships as my tiebreaker.
Fair
So
enough.
you don't like my answer, but I'm sticking with it, and I
No,
probably
that's
put
fair.
CT second.
That's fair. I can see that. All right. So you have one male and you know what? Yeah, you have two males. I'm gonna tell the audience something that I'm trying not to burst out laughing at now, just so I can get it out. I almost said you have one male and one female because in the cast photos that are on Brent Steele, Emily Flippin and Franny look like the exact same person.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was almost like, wait, do I have the same person in here twice? No, you've capped out. You're good.
And
Go ahead with your.
Brand Steel is how I'm looking at the cast of each season. So it's funny that that's what you went to. Part of me wants to go 43 because I'm pretty sure that's the only season I don't have represented. But you took the only like super strong guy from that season. So
Yeah.
darn.
I have 41 with Danny, 43 with Cass, 40, no one from 44, 40, and 43 with Jesse too. 45 with Drew, the trio for 46, and then 47 for Genevieve, 48 for Kyle. So a decent spread.
Yeah, I have everything but 43, but I only have guys
wow.
left, and I'm not interested in any of the 43 guys other than Jesse. So
That's fine.
I guess I'm going to go back to the past couple seasons and go with someone that had an amazing final tribal performance and even had the winner thinking they may have just lost, only for the final vote to be an absolute blowout somehow. And I'm going to
I
go.
think I know where you're going. Yeah, good pick.
I went into that final tribal thinking Rachel's going to win in a blowout.
Yeah, I
Final
did too.
tribal happened, and like, oh, this is gonna be super close. Then it was a blowout anyway.
I get the sense with Survivor that I do agree with you that I thought Sam might have done enough. I do get the sense, though, that because everybody is an individual vote, Survivor works more like politics than it does like sports. If you get a good final tribal council, you can sway the whole jury.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're necessarily in an era that we're going to get votes anymore that are super close. But if somebody has a top performance, they could be losing 7-0 coming in and win 6-1.
I mean, 45 had a close vote for some reason,
Yeah,
even though it
for
should have
some
been
reason.
unanimous.
It should have been. I don't get that one. I would love to know what the players were thinking.
Yeah. 48, we had the first time in the new era all three finalists got a vote.
Yeah. That was fun.
So, yeah, I'm going with. Oh, what did I just say?
Sam.
Yeah, I'm going with Sam here. That's my pick. I like him a lot. Great player.
Yeah, very good player. Also, this season is just going to be a fun sim, seeing that we have Sam and Genevieve on opposite tribes.
Yeah. I have Sam and Rachel, who kind of have that like older sister, younger brother dynamic, as
Yeah.
they both talked about off the show.
Yeah, absolutely. That cast seems to get along so well.
Them and 45.
Yeah.
Then
And
there's the season between them.
yeah, then there's the season between them.
And 46 cast was at each other's throat online for months after the show ended.
Yep. All right. I mean, I know we're drafting an All Stars cast, but this player wasn't top up player on camera until her untimely exit for my last pick. I'm getting once again to see everything that I love about her on MTV. I'm gonna add Sydney with my final pick.
Wow. I'm not surprised, but that's still a bit of a reach.
I mean,
Level of players we've been drafting.
she should have been going all the way to the final four. Thanks, Jeff.
I think she would have gone farther than she did. I don't know that she would have gone final four.
I think she, Danny, and Deshaun would have ran the season.
I think her level of like self-confidence that gets taken as arrogance would have rubbed people the wrong way.
Yeah. But if they were smart, they would have took Abby Maria to the end in Philippines.
Yeah. And they didn't.
All depends how you decide to play the game and who's on the cast.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead with your final mail.
I am going to go with a pretty big player that I'm surprised is still here.
Yep.
Oh, wait, you took Omer. Never mind.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you were talking about his sister on Jeopardy. Yeah, I'm taking Omer. Pretty good
Nice. Player. Yeah. I thought about taking him. There just always seemed to be somebody I wanted a bit more, but great pick.
Very strategic player.
And we get somebody who's not only born in Canada, but lives in Canada on this draft. Isn't it funny that the two Canadian citizens ended up on your tribe? Omar and Camilla. Oh, right. Yes, of course I do. How do I forget the obvious?
I don't know. But hey, Trudeau has enough free time to go do Survivor now. So
Trudeau seemed to have enough free time that he was on a date with Katy Perry 2 days ago.
I missed that. That is
really.
It doesn't even sound real. Like
it happened.
That's wild.
Google it, and then he went to her concert later that night.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
All right. So are we ready to get into the?
So they're both going on Survivor now.
Yeah.
After Trudeau does Traders, because on Roundtable Talk, I pretty much signed him up to do Traders, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we should do that, like, fictional cast to have fun with sometime when Kevin is free.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to show my screen. We'll start the sim and then go from there. Bruce, you've disabled screen sharing again.
I didn't disable it. I just forgot to enable it.
Okay, that's fine.
This is the default.
Uh,
There we go.
all right. So you can see that?
Yep.
Sweet. So here we go. We have everything ready. I'm just going to close these bars. Starting with my tribe. From season 43, Cassidy Clark. Season 46, Charlie Davis. 41, Danny McRae. 45, Drew Balsillie. 47, Genevieve Moshalak. 43, Jesse Lopez. 46, Kenzie Petty. 48, Kyle Fraser. 46, Maria Shrem Gonzalez. And 41, Sydney Segal. Your tribe is 45, Diva Adaris. 45, Emily Flippin. 44, Franny Marin. 48, Camilla. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce her last name. I don't know if you know how to do it.
Wow, that's a really long last name. I'm not going to try to pronounce last name. I don't know how to do it.
42, Mike Turner. 42, Omar Zahir. 47, Rachel Lamont. 41, Ricard Foyer. 47, Sam Phelan. And 44, Yam Yam Aracho.
I love that you just blew past my terrible joke, by the way.
I didn't get it. I thought you were being serious.
No, I was pretending that her last name was. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name. I
Oh,
don't know how to do it.
Fair enough. Now I understand.
Must be such a long birth certificate.
Yeah. Ready to get this going?
Yes.
My tribe wins the bag of rice.
Woohoo. Good for you guys.
Hey, I mean, it's better than any of these new era players got on this season. As Jeff would love to tell us a million times.
Why do you have to win that? This is Cambodia. I thought you got that automatically.
I don't know. Danny has found the hidden immunity idol on Clue. Denny has the hidden immunity idol clue. That means nothing. I thought it said he found the idol at first. Your immunity idol on your tribe is hidden.
Oh, wow. Big news.
Yeah. My tribe has won immunity, but Denny does not find the immunity idol. We also have fire.
Oh,
my tribe has fire. You guys don't have fire. Have fun.
Aw.
You'll probably end up becoming the next Matt Singh because there's no fire.
We didn't start the fire because we don't have Flint yet.
All right, so we have some
on the podcast.
That would be fun. We have some alliances forming, as everybody sees here, and Cassidy is impressing my tribe. Drew is playing the social game, working with Charlie and Genevieve. Omar has found the hidden immunity idol clue on your tribe, and Sam is playing the social game, bonding with both Omar and Franny.
Woohoo.
It's time to vote somebody off. And we have on a tie on your tribe, going to revote 5 votes for Ricard, 5 votes for Jam Jam. Who do you think's going home?
I don't want either of them to go home. I want it to be a tie again. And because of some dumb twist, someone from your team goes home.
I think the rules state that it would go to Rox and someone else from your team would go home.
I know, but I don't want that to happen. I want to lose none of my players.
Well, the final vote is 5 votes for Ricard and 3 for Jam Jam. So Ricard, the tribe has spoken.
Oh, it's time someone for you to flipped their vote. Yep.
We will know who that is right here.
Emily
flipped her vote. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And she's the only one to do it. Yep. I mean, if anyone would flip their vote to avoid Rox, Emily would be one of the names I would be looking at to do it for 50.
Yeah.
The immunity idol is still hidden in both tribes.
Hmm. Stop doing.
My tribe wins immunity, but almost the hero has found your tribe's hidden immunity idol.
Well, that's nice, but stop winning immunity. That's for us.
I just told you were going to be the next Matt Singh.
I don't wanna.
Despite Danny having the clue, now Kenzie has the next immunity idol clue.
That's good.
And my tribe has become complete chaos. So you guys have a chance. Genevieve and Kenzie are fighting. Jesse and Maria are fighting.
And Cassidy and Maria formed an alliance.
That they did. And Charlie is resting at camp to restore his energy. Maybe serenading the tribe with some Taylor Swift to get back into a good headspace. Franny is having a major meltdown.
Well, that seems out of character.
Remember what happened on our last twist when someone had a major meltdown?
No. What?
Purple Kelly quit on day 38.
I forgot about that.
It was like, all you have to do is wait till tomorrow. I quit. That's still too funny.
They brought a quitter back and got another one. And actually brought a quitter back this time because Colton technically didn't quit the first time.
Technically, but he quit. I know that's something we disagree on.
You just admitted I'm technically right, though. So
you are technically right. The doctor told him that he had to go. Whether he kind of pushed them in that direction or not is a different story. Yeah. Your tribe's voting. It seems to be between Sam and Omar. And it's 5 votes Sam, 4 votes Omar. The tribe has spoken. Omar did not play his idol and got 4 votes. So that puts him in an interesting situation moving forward.
Omar clearly has no read on the game.
No. And we are here. Was it this episode or next episode that they switch? I think it's about to be right now that we are going to have an Anchor tribe. 3, 2, 1. The new tribes are randomly assigned. There will be 3 tribes. So I guess now it's still called Bruce's tribe and Brett's tribe because we changed the names from Bion to KO and they kept the original names. But oh well. One tribe is going to be Charlie, Emily, Genevieve, Kyle, Mike, and Sydney. So if we went solely on tribal alliances, my team has an advantage here. However, on your tribe, even though you lost 2 members, Dee, Camilla, Oma, and Jam Jam can make the majority over Jesse and Danny. And that leaves the new Anchor tribe to be Cassidy, Drew, Franny, Kenzie, Maria, and Rachel.
I need the green tribe to go to tribal then.
Yes, you do. But I mean, at the same time, we don't know how any of this would play out because we've had players fighting in my tribe. My tribe could easily be Jay and Michaela.
But we finally have Dee and Jesse on a tribe together on the green tribe, so that's fine.
We do. Ignore the fact that it says that they're on Bruce's tribe. Bruce did not get to draft both of them.
No, but I need that tribe to go to tribal because I have numbers there. They need to go to the next 2 tribals.
Fair enough. Moving on. Omar has found the hidden immunity idol on your tribe's old beach.
We knew that.
I know. Kenzie has the immunity idol from my tribe's beach. We also know that. Bruce's tribe wins immunity and Brett's tribe wins immunity. So Anchor is going to go to tribal council, the new beach. I mean, that does make sense. If you have to put together a new camp, you're probably not going to be challenge fit. Mike and Emily bond. Mike and Genevieve have a disagreement. We know this. Jam Jam is impressing the rest of his tribe. Okay. Anchor is going to tribal, so that is Cassidy, Drew, Franny, Kenzie, Maria, and Rachel. Kenzie has an idol, and Kenzie does not play her idol. First vote, Franny. Second vote, Franny. They all go for Kenzie left, and Kenzie is voted out with an idol in her pocket.
What?
Yeah.
I saw the first 2 votes were for Franny. I'm like, oh no, I'm doomed. What just happened?
We will look at who voted for who. Cassidy, Drew, Maria, and Franny all voted for Kenzie. So it seems like there was some disagreements within my tribe that led to Kenzie's exit.
Kenzie and Rachel voted for Franny, which means Rachel's on the bottom now if they go back to tribal.
Yep, that is true. We had Cassidy, Drew, and Maria, and Rachel all vote for players that they were with on day one. That's fun.
Yeah.
Mike Turner has found the hidden immunity idol clue.
Oh, clue. Dang it.
Yeah.
Better.
Omar has the... I'm assuming that they re-hid Kenzie's idol since Mike now has a clue. I don't know.
True.
Anchor Tribe wins reward. So does Bruce's tribe, but that's not really Bruce's tribe. Anchor and Brett's tribe win immunity.
Maybe they didn't re-hide Kenzie's idol. Maybe it's a redemption island where Rob already has it, but they're giving out a clue at reward anyway.
That could be. This is all just random stuff we know. Drew finds the idol clue for the new Anchor Beach. That's the only development there. And Maria has left her alliance with Drew, Genevieve, and Cassidy.
Ooh, that puts a target on her, leaving an alliance. Go vote for her.
That sure does. But she has immunity right now, so it doesn't really matter. First vote is Danny McCrae, then Camilla, and they all go Camilla other than Danny's vote, or other than Camilla's vote. Camilla's out of the game.
This is why I won it. Yeah, that's not good. My team turned on itself, and I'm not happy about that.
I mean, they got to. Oh, no, they didn't have to. This is where they had numbers.
Yeah, we had numbers and still voted out one of our own. What are y'all doing? Come on.
You still have numbers, so it don't matter.
Well, yes, but we could have had better numbers, and we're trying to even up the overall numbers.
I don't think either tribe seems to be working together well.
Clearly.
All right, this is just rewards. Anchor and Bruce's team win immunity. Drew has found the Anchor Beach's hidden immunity idol. Emily and Sydney get in a major fight. Whoever saw that one coming?
Everyone.
Two of the most big personalities you could possibly get on New Era Survivor. Franny is injured but can stay in the game. Medical clears her. Okay, it's time to vote, and Mike Turner has played the hidden immunity idol. Ready to see what happens?
Yes.
First vote, Mike Turner does not count.
Woohoo!
Mike does not count. Mike does not count.
What are y'all doing? Ah!
One vote for Emily, and that's 2 more for Emily.
Boo. Stop voting your own people out. When
so it would have been a 3-3 tie with Sydney, Mike, and Charlie all voting Emily. I mean, that kind of makes sense. You can't really... My tribe has a numbers advantage here anyway.
My tribe could have worked together.
In fact, the people who voted for Mike who did not count was 2 of my members, Kyle and Genevieve. So you were done no matter what.
I don't like this episode of The Sim.
Oh, well. So all 3 tribes now have 5 members each. We're down to 15. And Genevieve finds the idol clue at my tribe's old beach after Mike played it. Drew has the idol, we know. Genevieve does not find the hidden immunity idol. Angkor is going back to tribal council. Sydney is injured, but medical clears her to stay in the game as well. Oma has the hidden immunity idol. Cassidy and Franny find something in common that creates a lasting impact. It's time to vote. First vote, Rachel. Second vote, Rachel. Third vote, Maria. Fourth vote, Rachel. Rachel, the tribe has spoken.
Darn.
You don't seem to like this season too much.
Not so far.
Your tribe has gone from 10 members down to 5 members in 7 episodes.
And we haven't merged yet.
No, we merged pretty soon. But as part of a twist, there are now 2 tribes, not 3. We're going back.
Yeah.
So we now have 2 tribes of 7 members each. Tribe 1, Cassidy, Danny, Dee, Drew, Franny, Mike, and Omer. Tribe 2, so that one, your people have a majority still, even though you've lost 5.
Yeah.
In contrast, Jam Jam is all alone on what is they're still calling Bruce's tribe with Charlie, Genevieve, Jesse, Sydney, Maria, and Kyle.
Yeah.
Do you think Jam Jam can survive 1 week?
I need them to not go to tribal.
Yeah, you do. That's just a clue. Well, they're going to tribal.
Okay, now it's time to watch your team cannibalize itself, hopefully.
Genevieve has found the hidden immunity idol.
That's
On
what I wanted to see.
my old beach. So Drew has an idol, Omu has an idol, Genevieve has an idol. And there's an alliance between Charlie, Genevieve, and Kyle on the third tribe. First vote, Franny. Second, what? I'm mixing up the names. It's the other tribe going to tribal council. So you're right.
Oh.
I should have just left this as to KO and Bayon. It would have been easier.
You should.
Either way, we'll be merged in a second. First vote, Franny. Second vote, Mike. Third vote, Mike. Fourth vote, Franny. Fifth vote, Franny. Sixth vote, Mike. And the final vote after 3-3, Franny. Franny's eliminated.
Darn.
Didn't matter where people started. They all voted for somebody on your tribe, despite having a numerical advantage where Danny, Cassidy, and Drew looked to be in trouble. Yeah. And Drew didn't even play his idol. If one of your tribe members win this, it's going to be like Jam Jam, Carolyn, and Carson going to the end. And we are now merged to Akun.
Nice.
We have 3 idols on the beach left that are all in possession. Drew, Genevieve, and Omer. Maria has won the first individual immunity challenge. Cassidy and Sydney have a fight again. As do Charlie and Danny.
Huh.
This merge is off to a great start. It's time to vote, and Drew has played the hidden immunity idol. Do you want to see if it was a good move?
Yeah.
First vote, Drew does not count. Drew does not count. Drew does not count. Drew's pulling a Wentworth. First vote of the merge tribe. Drew does not count. Drew does not count.
Come on, send one of your own people home still.
Drew does not count. No, Sydney. Sydney gets 2. Jesse. Sydney gets 3, and Sydney's out of the game on an idol that Drew canceled. Actually, it would have been a tie because Drew can't. If Drew didn't have an idol, because he and Sydney both ended with 6 votes. Jesse with 1.
What's the Jesse voter doing though?
What is the Jesse voter doing? The Jesse voter was Maria, who had immunity.
So Maria just doesn't know what's happening.
That's right, but she had immunity.
Still.
So there's now 1 idol is gone, so it's just Genevieve and Omer with idols. There might be an idol on the Mooch Beach. We don't know. They are breaking in to a reward and into teams for a reward, which goes to Cassidy, Charlie, D, Drew, Omer, and Jam Jam. Maria's 1 individual immunity again. So she doesn't have to know what's happening.
You still should, though.
You should. Mike Turner has left his alliance with D, Danny, and Jam Jam.
Maria's winning too many immunities. Time to rig one against her.
Liz is probably laughing if she's listening to this episode. Shout out to Liz, who came on our podcast. We loved having her here.
I have no problem with what you did, Liz. That's only him. Blame him.
I mean, I don't have a problem with Liz. I just have a problem with Jeff in that situation.
Meh.
All right, moving on. Cassidy has Genevieve uses the immunity idol on Cassidy. That would be fun.
Yeah.
2 of my favorite New Era players. Cassidy does not count. Cassidy does not count. Cassidy does not count, does not count. This is like the most successful season of immunity idols ever.
Yeah. No, that's still 46.
Yeah, Cassidy does not count.
Did you catch it? That was a joke, or did you just say yes and keep going?
I didn't catch it.
I said the most. You said most.
Oh, that's the one that they all never worked.
That's the one where they never played them.
Right. You're right. I was trying to think in my head what happened on 46.
Like 1,000 people went home with it in their pocket.
Yeah. 1 vote, Danny. And they all go for Danny. So Danny's out of the game with 6 votes. Cassidy had 6 votes. So it looks like there was another tie again. So therefore, Maria joined the group that voted for Sydney that lost Sydney last time. So that voted for Drew.
Interesting.
Omar is the only idol left in the game. Omar does not participate in the reward challenge and cannot win. Charlie, Drew, Jesse, Mike, and Jam Jam go for a spa day.
Nice.
That's kind of an interesting reward for 5 guys to win.
Yes, it is.
Maria does not have individual immunity. Genevieve has individual immunity. And D finds the steal a vote.
There you go.
That could be very valuable in a season that's being where, other than idols being played, we're just seeing tie vote after tie vote.
Yeah.
D has the steal a vote. Omar has the idol. And Genevieve has individual immunity. Ooh, D uses the steal a vote on Charlie. Charlie cannot vote in this tribal council. D will vote twice. First vote, it goes for D. That could be smart. Maybe she was going. Second vote for Maria. Ooh, third vote for Kyle. We are all over the map.
What the heck?
Fourth vote for D.
Yeah.
Fifth vote Maria.
Oh.
Sixth vote Maria.
Okay, we're good.
Seventh vote Maria. Eighth vote D. We are not good yet. There's 3 votes. Ninth vote Maria.
Now we're good.
And it's Maria. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, Maria was clearly voted out. What happened with the 2 votes? That's what I want to figure out. Oh, D voted for both of them for Maria. Makes sense. She didn't split them in any way to protect herself for idols. Oh, there's a new idol that is on the merge beach, and Charlie has found it.
Interesting.
So Charlie and Omu have idols. And group 2, Cassidy, Jesse, Kyle, Omu, and Jam Jam go to the Cambodian circus. And Jesse now has individual immunity. We know our idols. It's time to vote. Omu uses the idol on D. D is safe.
Woohoo!
First vote D does not count. Second vote D does not count. D does not count. D does not count.
I like this.
D does not count. Mike Turner.
Oh.
Mike. Kyle. And Mike Turner.
Aw. Guys, send someone from the other team home.
Who voted for Kyle? Mike voted for Kyle. Okay, that makes sense. Mike probably knew what if D has an idol and decided to throw one vote in another direction.
Yeah, a lot of good that did.
Yeah. All right, Charlie still has his idol. Jesse wins reward. He goes with Omu and D.
There you go.
They win a trip to a local resort, otherwise known as the Sanctuary, where good things happen. Jesse's won immunity again. And Drew finds a clue to another idol. It's time to vote. First vote, Drew. No one played an idol, by the way. Second, Omu. Third, Jam Jam. This is another one all over the place. Fourth vote, Omu. Drew. Omu. Drew. It's 3 votes Omu, 3 votes Drew, 2 votes Jam Jam. Oh, sorry, 1 vote Jam Jam, 2 votes left. Jam Jam. And the 12th person voted out of Survivor Cambodia, Drew.
There we go.
I've lost the player again. Final 8, and it is still 3 of your players made the final 8, despite only 5 of them making the final 14.
Wow.
So, yeah. D wins a reward for a Survivor barbecue with loved ones for her, Jesse, Omer, Jam Jam, and Charlie. All these people have never got a loved ones visit before, so that would be fun to see. Kyle wins immunity and Cassidy wins immunity, so I assume this is probably the split tribal or something.
Maybe.
Does it explain it? Oh, no, it says here the last man and the last woman win immunity.
Yeah.
So we have 2 immunity winners. Cassidy and Genevieve are bonding. Charlie uses the hidden immunity idol on Genevieve.
Retro. So 3 of your people are immune.
Yep.
Out of 5.
Out of 5. First vote, Genevieve, does not count. Second vote, Genevieve, does not count.
Don't like it.
Genevieve does not count. Genevieve does not count.
No, I see the picture. No.
D. And D, the tribe has spoken.
This
It was
season's boring.
4-4.
Boo.
Who voted for who? Yeah, it's all my tribe that voted for D.
I don't
so
like
maybe
that.
the tribes are coming more back, being more unified than where they were in the middle of the pre-merge.
Well, I don't like that.
That's fair. You can't always get what you want.
Yes, I can.
Charlie wins a reward with Genevieve and Kyle. They are going to the Angkor Wat temples. Omer has won immunity. So someone's safe on your beach. Kyle finds the merge idol that has been rehidden. Kyle now has the second immunity idol. Kyle has the idol, but he doesn't play it. First vote, Jesse. Jam Jam. Cassidy. Jesse. Cassidy. Cassidy. And Cassidy's eliminated. We have a final six, so we're going into the finale with Charlie, Genevieve, Jesse, Kyle, Omer, and Jam Jam. So 4-2, not bad for your tribe.
No.
Considering where they were at like early on. Kyle has the immunity, we know that. Jam Jam wins individual immunity to get him to 5. Charlie leaves his alliance. That will be dangerous. No one plays an idol. First vote, Genevieve. Second vote, Charlie. Third vote, Genevieve. Fourth vote, Genevieve. Fifth vote, Charlie. Sixth vote, Charlie. We have a tie.
This is fun.
Yep. Charlie and Genevieve will not vote. There'll be a revote. First vote, Charlie. Second vote, Charlie. Third vote, Charlie. And fourth vote, Charlie. So Charlie's been eliminated from this game after he whatever. I was gonna say something stupid. That usually happens on this show. This is the last round to use the hidden immunity idol. So Kyle has a path all the way to final without facing any more votes. Oh wait, no. There's no fire in this. Ooh. These people don't know a season without fire. That's fun. Jam Jam wins immunity. Jam Jam's become the challenge beast.
Woohoo!
Kyle has the immunity idol. And Kyle plays the hidden immunity idol on himself. Smart move, seeing it's the last round. First vote is Jesse. Then Genevieve. Then Omer. Genevieve. And Genevieve is eliminated at 5. Typical. We've seen that before. Final 4. It's 2-2. The first time that our tribes are equal in numbers since the start is the final 4.
That's hilarious.
That is. And Jam Jam wins final immunity.
Wow.
Omer and Jam Jam bond slightly. Guys, you've been together since day 1. First vote, Kyle. Second vote, Jesse. Third vote, Kyle. Fourth vote, Jesse. We are going to a fire-making challenge.
And
that isn't forced. I said they were going to fire. I forgot it actually happened that we used to have fire, naturally when this happens. And the winner of the fire-making challenge is... Oh, they're going to a revote? What? I've forgotten how this works. Thanks, New Era Survivor.
You forget tie votes still go to revotes. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I forgot that happened at Final 4.
Oh.
First vote, Kyle. Second vote, Jesse. Okay, now they're going to fire.
That was helpful.
And the loser of fire is Kyle. Jesse wins in fire, gets redemption off of season 43, and makes it to the end, keeping my tribe alive. Jesse, Omer, and Jam Jam is the final 3.
Who would have thought that when I had 5 out of 14, final 4 would be 2 of your people doing fire?
Yeah, literally.
One seat next to 2 of my people
what,
at the end.
What did my tribe do? That being said, Jesse is a master strategist. He could have figured out send your own people to the jury.
Well, that worked very well for Charlie when he did it, so...
Well, it worked great for Kyle when he beat Joe and Eva.
True.
Who, if one of them is on the jury, automatically is voting for the other. But he knew to get Camilla on the jury.
Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, I guess.
Ready for the results?
Yes.
The winner of this season is first vote, Omer. Second vote, Jam Jam. Third vote, Jesse. Fourth vote, Jesse to take the lead. Fifth vote, Omer.
Be a tie.
Sixth vote, Jesse.
Oh.
Seventh vote, Jesse. Eighth vote, Omer. Ninth vote, and the winner, Jesse.
That was close.
So it worked there. Jesse had my people on the jury, Cassidy, Charlie. Oh, D voted for Jesse. Genevieve, Kyle, and Sydney. So other than your winner, most of them are my people who end up voting for Jesse. Mike Turner voted for Omer. Maria voted for Jam Jam. Drew voted for Omer. Danny voted for Omer. And that's the end of this season. That was fun. Camilla's the fan favorite. Despite not hearing from her.
Why is she the fan favorite? She was
I have no
on
idea.
The season.
Sometimes you don't quite get what goes on in this. Yeah, she went home in fourth last place. Either way, that is finished. Do we want to go to an aligned blindside first boot before we wrap up?
Sure. You going first?
Sure. My aligned blindside first boot is going to be 3 names that I had on my list and didn't end up taking. From Survivor 42, Lindsay. From Survivor 45, Kelly. And from Survivor 47, Andy.
I'm gonna first boot Andy solely because he seems like the least predictable and just biggest wild card, which makes me a bit nervous. Also, shout out to Kevin who came on here and said and declared Andy was gonna win, only for Andy to go home the next episode.
You're getting another
text. I can point that out as much as I can. It distracts people from the Banu draft. I'm going to align with Kelly. I like her game. I think the two of us would bond really well. And that leads me to blindside. Lindsay, right.
Nice. Yeah, good picks. I'm going to also first boot Andy. I think he is the most unpredictable, like you say. I'm going to flip it, though. I'm going to align with Lindsay. I think we would work very well together. And blindside Kelly and hope that we get another famous quote like we got from What the Hell Guys. That was hilarious.
I'm telling Kelly's old podcast co-host on you.
Why?
To what?
I get it now. That's funny. All right. Do you have 3 names?
Yeah, I can come up with 3 names real quick. So I have D, who I took, Rachel, who I took, and Kenzie, who I wanted to take.
D, Rachel, and Kenzie. I'm going to align with Kenzie, who I did take. I'm going to blindside D, who I would like to see as a juror. And I'm going to first boot Rachel, who came across as not as threatening as she really was and took out a player that I did take after them going back and forth for many episodes in a row.
Nice.
And hey, this means Bruce can't automatically first boot a winner.
I did that so you couldn't first boot a winner, and I forgot that the rules apply to me also.
I mean, I don't automatically first boot winners the way that you usually do.
It makes sense, and it's an easy cop-out when I don't know how to answer.
Fair.
I am going to first boot a winner, though, because they're all winners, so I have to first boot a winner. So
that is true.
I'm still first booting a winner. I just can't do it because they're a winner, and I actually have to think. I'm going to first boot Rachel I'm gonna align with D because you all know that, and blindside Kenzie because I want to play with her for at least a little bit.
Nice. Well, that was fun.
For
Look
sure.
look out for us back again next week. Thanks everyone for listening. Also, look out for a double edition of Me on the Internet tomorrow, not only with this episode, but also with New Generation Challenge podcast. They'll both be coming up the same day this week. And then, do you want to give us any update on Pit Stop Pals?
We'll be back this week on Tuesday, I believe.
Nice. And then also check out BB Brains for Kyle talking about the current season of Big Brother.
Yep, everyone grab your torches and head back to camp. Bye.
Good night.